These are very powerful instruments. Next, Tziltzilei Shama, which is gratitude. Admitting that you're happy about something. People don't do this today, right? That is the drums, Tziltzilei Shama, or the cymbals. Now today, the most famous instruments today became percussionary instruments, which are drums. And I'm going to tell you, which genre of music do you have the most percussion in it? The answer is rap. The whole thing with rap is beats. Without the beat, there's no music. There's a problem though, because when there's a good beat, you need a person that's a wordsmith to come with that beat. Am I right? So that's why you hear them saying rhymes very quickly. What's the proper term for that? When you spit, flow, sounds good. So Tziltzilei Shama, Tziltzilei Teruah is two different types of percussionary instruments, but they have to come with a voice. The problem is that Tziltzilei Shama means even if you don't want to hear it, you hear it. The only music that goes into your head without you consciously wanting to listen to it is music that has percussionary instruments which are a beat, which means if you're sick, even if you're not consciously listening to it, they are writing those lyrics in your brain. That's why people love it today so much. 14-year-old kid, try to get him to memorize 2 Mishnayot. Give him an Eminem song.
Does it have to be real instruments or even a fake?
It's a beat. The problem is the beat. Why is the beat so thing? Because your whole body runs on beats. Your heart beats. Your brain beats. Your pulse beats. That's you. The beats is you. And I'm going to tell you something very interesting. They took people that have severe ADD, ADHD, and they gave them an exercise. Listen to something called binaural beats or different types of beats while you study, and apparently the information gets recorded in their brain much, much faster. Now, this sphera of is Hod. How do you say Hod in English? Splendor? Appreciate. Yeah, that's what it says. Gratitude, submission. But the word Hod itself, it's a very difficult word in English. They don't even have this word in English. But I want to tell you what planet it is, and it's going to scare you. What planet do you think Tziltzilei Shama is? The beats. What planet do you think it is? And they end, huh? No, Mercury. Why is it Mercury? Now listen to this. When I read this, it was very scary to me. To me, it was scary. Maybe to you, it won't be scary. Where is it? Here it is. According to, this is what our rabbis knew before NASA was even an ahava amina. That's how they say it. Okay. 1 year on Mercury, meaning how long does it take Mercury to complete one orbit around the sun? Anybody know? 88 days. 88 Earth days is 1 year for Mercury. Which means a day on Mercury, if you took a spaceship, went to Mercury, lived there, 1 day on Mercury, and you would come back, you would pass 59 Earth days. One full 24-hour day on Mercury, you lived 59 days. So you put on tefillin 1 time on Mercury. They put on tefillin 59 times minus Shabbat on Earth. Why? Because it's a slow spin, fast orbit. So what's a 24-hour day? 1 full rotation of the Earth. What's a year? While the Earth is spinning, it's also going around the sun, right? Heliocentric model. We're smart today. So you have the Earth spinning plus going around the sun. For the time that it takes Mercury to spin is not 24 hours like us. It's 59 Earth days. So because of its slow spin and fast orbit around the sun, a full solar day from one day to the next on Mercury is 176 Earth days. It's mind-boggling. So listen to beats, listen to rap, you'll gain more ADHD. It's all about this. You're not going to be able to learn because your whole movement is just I can't listen to slow. I can't do slow. Everything has to be fast. People think Esav was Ma'adim, Mars. Possible. Some, like the Evan Ezra explained, Esav was Mercury. So why was Esav Mercury? He wasn't here, he wasn't there. His head was in Marat HaMachpelah, his body was over there. He was, what? I want to learn Torah, I also be Talmid Chacham, and I also want to be a businessman, I also want to be a billionaire, and I want to be the best looking, and I want to be the best fighter, and I want to be the best this, I want to have the most kids. He was everywhere. And some say no, Esav was not like that. Ishmael was like that. Esav was a killer. He might have had Mercury attributes, but he was Ma'adim, he was a killer. So Ishmael was like that. Ishmael was Mercury. Pere Adam, Yadoba, Kol. He was everywhere. He was beats. He was beating everywhere. So this is the issue today. The issue today is you want to have chinuch. How could you teach your child Torah when he's listening to lyrics that, and you ask, I just like the beat. I just like the beat. But you don't understand. You're writing on the walls of your heart. You're writing four-letter F word here, 4-letter this word here, 4-letter this word here. Rabbi, teach me Mishnayot now. And then 2 seconds later, you're out. Because number one, the Torah is not on the same beat as that music. You'll help. I'm actually really, I actually really don't know what to say about that. I'll tell you why. I was very pro, and I am very pro, and I'm nobody to comment. And I think he was actually Makar of a lot of people. Nathan Black was Makar of a lot of people. I have no issue with him. We're not saying names here, but I have a question. It's a 1 second. It's a two-way street. I'm addressing your question because it's an important question. Listen to the answer. It's a two-way street. Those that listen to non-Jewish music had an outlet now to start listening to Jewish music. Those that didn't listen to Jewish music started listening to non-Jewish music because of that too. This sounds so good. I want a new artist that does similar things. Welcome to Machatzita Shekel. I'm not going to say his name. You understand? So beat. Think about it for a little. Mevin davar mitok davar. Let him know. So it messes exactly. So we just spoke about everything. Keter, chokhmah, bina, everything. But guess what? If the beat is wrong, it could really ruin a person. Okay, let's continue. So tziltzele shama is acknowledgement, being grateful. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says somebody that's not grateful, me and him can't live in the same world. Kafui tov, I can't live with the guy. You have a person out there that's upset that he lost $10,000 when he made $50,000, but then you have a person out there that God forbid doesn't have 2 pennies to rub together. A person out there is upset he wears glasses, but there's someone out there that's still happy because he's completely blind. What if I tell you that there was a singer, a music composer, his name was Bach, completely deaf? How did he develop music? Do you know what he did? He took his piano, he took a suction cup, put a piece of metal at the other end of it, stuck it onto the piano, put that suction cup inside his ears, like a stethoscope. And when he played the music, it created some vibrationally feeling in his head. And he developed the biggest pieces of music that were ever composed in history for the Goyim, till they met David HaMelech. We didn't have things to record back then, but according to Mefarshim, David HaMelech knew either 70 or 90 instruments, how to play them professionally. So let me know when that exists, and we'll see if Bach is the best. So the point is that Bach did this. Imagine how dedicated it was to his work. Today a person gets a paper cup. I gotta go home. I can't type anymore. I can't. My stomach hurts. I'm leaving. Bach, deaf, stuck, somehow created something to write music. That's how dedicated they were. So you have Tziltzele Shama, which is speaking about gratefulness. Tziltzele Trua